They're not even open.
Still haven't really heard much back from them.
You might be able to get him on the phone and you might not.
Hello, and welcome to episode.
Alright, so this is going to be a multi-part mini-series kind of thing where we're going to be documenting our attempt to get into our first chain store. So right now we're completely local with all the places that we sell at. So we want to get into somewhere like Harris Teeter, Sprouts, Whole Foods to get some consistency and hopefully get some more money rolling so we can come out with new flavors and all that fun stuff.
And since we're wrapping up all of our vegan and gluten-free certifications, we're just basically trying to get our foot in the door to make sure that we are ready for the next steps in production and not having any lag time.
Our main obstacle at this point is contacting a category manager, which is the person that makes the decision on incorporating a new brand into the store. So we're just trying to get all of our information to that person, even though it's pretty much impossible.
Since our kitchen is located in a pretty popular coffee shop, there's a lot of people who work here who have some pretty nice grocery store connections.
So one guy, he before working here, used to be in the grocery store industry. We went to him and asked, how can we better reach the category manager? And he mentioned one thing, which is a pitch deck. So basically that's just a PowerPoint telling all about our brand that we can hopefully send to these people along with some samples to better introduce who we are.
And as a matter of fact, while we were talking to that guy, another person came up to us and told us, he was like, oh hey, I'm actually meeting with the CEO of Fresh Market for dinner tomorrow night.
Fresh Market, oh nice. Fresh Market would be a huge opportunity. There's multiple locations around Raleigh and it's pretty comparable to Whole Foods. So getting some bars in front of that man is gonna be great. We gave the guy that we spoke to a box of bars to give to him, so we're basically just waiting to hear back from that.
So all we can really do right now is contact the corporate offices of the people that we've either sent samples to, submitted applications for, specifically Sprouts. That's the first one we did it for. Still haven't really heard much back from them. So we're gonna go ahead and give them a call right now and see what we can figure out.
So they don't even post their phone number for the corporate office on their website, so you kind of have to do some searching. And they're in California and it's 8:42 here on the East Coast, so they're not even open.
Sick.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try calling Harris Teeter. They actually give you the extension of the person that we're trying to reach. I tried them once before and they said he was on the phone already, and to email him, that obviously isn't gonna work, because I'm sure these people get tons of emails. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and call them again and see if I can get a hold of them.
Welcome to Harris Teeter Corporate Office Automated Employee Directory. Please say the first and last name of the employee you are trying to reach.
Jim Fluid.
I'm sorry, I cannot find any employee by that name.
Jim Fluid, category manager.
I'm sorry, I cannot find any employee by that name. Please wait while we transfer you to our general corporate line.
Good morning, Harris Teeter. This is Ramona. How can I help you?
Yes, is there any way I could speak to Jim Fluid, please?
Oh, please.
Hello? Nah.
Nice.
Please say the first and last name of the employee you are trying to reach.
Jim Fluid.
I'm sorry, I cannot find any employee by that name. Please say the I'm sorry, I cannot find any employee by that name. Please say the first and last name of the person you are trying to reach. If you also know the department of the person, state their full name and their department.
Jim Fluid, category manager. I'm sorry.
Please wait while we transfer you to our general corporate line.
Oh.
Good morning, Harris Teeter. This is Ramona. How can I help you?
Hey there, I just called in trying to get in contact with Jim Fluid, and I believe the line was disconnected.
Okay, yes, he's probably not. They don't use the face call. You usually have to email them.
Yeah, I already have. about 2 weeks ago. There was no response, so.
He's on a conference call. That's why it didn't go through. So you might be able to get him on the phone and you might not.
All right, thank you so much. I feel like he did answer that first time because like I heard some random noise.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hello. Yeah. That's good.
Alright, so days like this, crew and I are pretty discouraged having to call people and not getting responses, so we're taking a quick break from that. We're going to go over to the offices at Larry's Coffee and talk to see how his meeting with the CEO of Fresh Market went.
Oh, nice.
Famous locked door. Dang.
My favorite.
Okay, so instead of talking to our good friend who had that dinner,
I had to reschedule with him. I'm meeting with him this week.
we just got some information recently from one of our accounts, and he said that he was contacting another CrossFit gym in New York, so we're gonna go on another phone call.
You reached the voicemail box of
I was actually just at the gym and I get a call on my phone from Matthews, North Carolina, which is exactly where Harris Teeter's corporate office is. So honestly thought it was going to be a spam call, but I answered the phone, and when I had called the previous times, I kept getting, oh, you can't contact so-and-so, which was the guy that I was under the impression I was supposed to speak to, and the receptionist gave me the voicemail of another guy to leave a message. She said it was the advertising guy or something. Turns out he was the one that called and told me he is the category manager, which is the person we've been trying to reach forever now. So he said to send over the information, and he's gonna go ahead and tell me when they're going to be doing the category review, and then when we can set up an appointment to discuss everything, and hopefully this means getting into Harris Teeter, so big steps. So it's a few days later again, and we got in touch with our guy one more time over at Harris Teeter, and he said we have an appointment with him in May, and it's December, so 5 more months until anything happens with Harris Teeter. But for the time being, we're gonna continue to document, trying to get into Sprouts and then Whole Foods and a couple other places. So that is all for this video.